From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, January the 8th, 2021. Well, just hours before the State of Israel went into a national lockdown last night to try and reduce the number of coronavirus cases in the country, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced that Israel would be the first country in the world to vaccinate all of its citizens over the age of 16 against COVID-19, vowing to do so by the end of March. After an agreement with Pfizer, Netanyahu said we will be the first country in the world to emerge from the coronavirus. Additional vaccine doses are arriving from Pfizer on Sunday, and the Prime Minister said as part of the agreement with Pfizer, we decided that Israel will be a global model state for the rapid vaccination of an entire country. To this end, he said we have brought forward the arrival of the vaccines and also increased their number. Israel will share with Pfizer and with the entire world the statistical data that will help develop strategies, Netanyahu said, for defeating the coronavirus. At the same time, though, the Prime Minister stressed to Israelis that the pandemic is still raging in the country, pleading with all Israel's residents to adhere to the lockdown rules in what the Prime Minister said was this one final effort to get the virus under control. Israel's Defense Minister Benny Gantz reaffirmed that he will lead his blue and white party in the upcoming elections in Israel in March. This while members of blue and white continue to leave the party. Gantz told an interview with Israel's Channel 12, "I believe I am doing what's right for Israel, therefore I'll continue ahead." Gantz also dismissed reports that he might merge with another party, like possibly the New Israelis party being led by Tel Aviv Mayor Huldai, which is to Gantz's left, or with Naftali Bennett's Yamina party, which is to the right. The latest blue and white member to announce his departure, by the way, is Israel's Science and Technology Minister Izhar Shay, who said last week that he would leave blue and white, and today he told Gantz that he would also resign his cabinet post. Israel's Air Force shared photos of a meeting it held yesterday online with the U.S. Air Force. Commander of the IAF, Major General Amikam Norkin, held the video conference call with U.S. Air Force Commander Lieutenant General Gregory Guillot, where the IAF tweeted the two presented intelligence and operational reviews and discussed the shared challenges in the region, as well as the operational cooperation and joint missions of the two forces, adding that the Israel-U.S. alliance stands stronger than ever. Israel's Olympic Committee announced that its championship for artistic gymnastics for women will now bear the name of Agnes Keleti in honor of her 100th birthday tomorrow, January the 9th. Keleti, who is a Hungarian-born Israeli, a Holocaust survivor, is a world champion artistic gymnast and coach, the most decorated Jewish gymnast of all time, having won 10 Olympic medals for Hungary's national team, including 5 golds at the 1952 Helsinki Games and at the 1956 Melbourne Games. She is the oldest living Olympic medalist. Director General of Israel's Olympic Committee, Gili Lustig, said of the decision to honor Keleti, her great achievements as an athlete and her important work for many years since making Aliyah in 1957 to promote the field of artistic gymnastics will play a role in artistic gymnastics for generations to come. Keleti said she was feeling very honored and happy to know that my work, she said, bears fruit and is acknowledged after many years of activity. I wish all the best to our young gymnasts and to the future generation. Stay strong. Israel's embassy in Hungary will hold a live virtual birthday celebration on their Facebook page tomorrow. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Friday, January the 8th. Coming up at 6 o'clock, it's live Shabbat services from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by Shabbat services from the Hampton Synagogue. At 8:30, it's Faith and Peoplehood with Daniel Gordis. At 9, it's the film Apollonia, followed by the film Greenhorn at 10. At 10:30, a replay of the Hampton Synagogue services, and then an encore presentation of the Central Synagogue services. And coming up next, a look at this week's Torah portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, January the 8th, 2021. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well, and Shabbat Shalom.